Components of food. Chapter 2, that means component of food. So in this chapter, that means we will have to know about the food. What is food? That means food is what? Food gives us energy. Food gives us what? Food gives us energy. Food gives us energy. Energy is very important. That means without energy we cannot do any work. For doing work like playing, reading, studying, for everything, that means energy is important. And from where we can get energy? We can get energy from the food. So from the food we get what? We get energy. So food is very important. And in every type of food, that means there are certain nutrients present. In every amount there is a certain substance, that means nutrients present. So all the nutrients one by one we have to understand. Components or nutrients we have to, that means, study one by one. So first nutrient is what? First nutrient is what? Carbohydrate. First nutrient is carbohydrate. So first nutrient is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is also known as what? It is energy giving food. Carbohydrate is energy giving food because carbohydrate is a rich source of energy. It is a composition of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So carbohydrate is a, that means, composition of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So it is known as what? It is known as energy giving food, which always gives us energy. So two types of carbohydrate we will, that means, take as a food. First one is the sugar. First one is sugar and second one is starch. First one is sugar and second one is starch. So in two types of sugar is very simple type of, that means, carbohydrate. Easily we can find the sugar, that is in taste, that is sugar tastes sweet. So in sugar cane and some kinds of, that means, fruits, easily we can find the sugar. So sugar we can find as a glucose. We can find sugar as a glucose. Okay. So the second type of, that means, carbohydrate is starch. Starch is that means tasteless, odorless, and it is insoluble in water. So starch in wheat, in rice, and in potatoes, that means starch is present. So starch is also very important, and also in, that means, processed food like pizza, burger. In the pizza, burger, that means starch is present. Is what? Second component is fat. Fat is what? Fat is energy bank, and energy bank, that means stored energy in our body. Fat works as a stored energy in our bank. It is also a composition of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. That means carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It is also a combination of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, but less amount of oxygen as compared to the carbohydrate. So also we can get, that means, fats from the plant and animals. So from the plants like mustard oil, soybean oil, different types of oil has the, that means, fat. Okay, in animal product like ghee, butter, that means in that this type of material has what? That means fat. So it is also energy bank, which stored in our body as a store energy, because it helps when it is required for our body. It also protects our body from injuries and excess heat. Next type of, that means, component is what? Protein. We'll that we understand about protein. Protein is known as what? Body building food. Protein is body building food because it builds our body, it makes our muscles. So protein is very important, very essential for the growing children. The children, that means young children, the growing children, protein is very important because it that means it helps to in the growth of our body. It makes, that means, new tissues. It helps to make the new tissues. So protein is very important. It is known as body building food. So if we want to make our body, we need more protein every day. We need more protein, and every day, that means the plant proteins and the, that means, animal protein. Also we can get protein from the plant and protein from the, that means, animal. So from the plant and from the animals also we can get. From the plants like cereals, that means groundnut, soybean. There are many, that means grain in which we can find the plant protein. Animal protein like in milk, meat, fish, Again, there are many items. Eggs are rich source of protein. So there are many that means plant and animal products in which we can find the that means protein. Protein also protects us from the infection.